My name's Helen and I work in event management as an area manager. I've done quite a few things in my time. I have worked as a network control operative, which is dealing with the roads, and then I worked as a recruitment consultant, and then I worked as a practice manager on Harley Street running a clinic. Kind of throughout that I've always done some form of event work. I really enjoy the nature of events. It's such a different atmosphere. It's really hard working, but it's also got loads of payoffs because you're usually doing really fun things like working at festivals and things. And I think it works really well if you really enjoy communication and dealing with people, which I love. I'm sure you can do some sort of degree or maybe qualifications in it. I personally think with events the best thing is to get your foot in the door, prove yourself and kind of work your way up. There's a lot of companies where if you start with them and they like you, they will re-employ you and ask you to come places, which is what happened with me. I worked at Wimbledon Tennis Championships and was kind of noticed or spotted there, and then I got flown to Australia to work out there on a ski resort, and the same company then flew me to the Olympic Games in Vancouver, and it's kind of piggybacked off all of that. It's definitely been something that's taken me around the world. My favourite part of the job is the ever-changing nature of every day. I really enjoy just going into work and not knowing what's going to happen. It's really fast-paced and there's always something to do, and I also find it very rewarding at the end of the day to see what my hard work has done, and particularly if you're a venue manager or an area manager like I am, there's a lot of responsibility and a lot to carry on your shoulders, but you know at the end of the day you've done a good job. It's all about experience. You really need to get out there in the field, even if it starts volunteering or you have to start as a cleaner in the Emirates Stadium. That's your foot in the door. Show that you're hardworking, and then really just working hard, doing the slog, long hours, and making sure everyone's aware of what your end goal is, and you will slowly make your way up there. For CVs and events, I think there's a few things that are really important. Definitely keep it down to 2 pages. As I've already said, events are long, hard work, so the last thing someone's going to want is a huge essay to read over. Be straight to the point. Focus on the core strengths that I've mentioned. You need to be organised, you need to be good with time and prioritising. You need to be able to work long hours and often weekends. You also need to have a lot of personal determination, so being able to work independently but also as part of a group, because both of those situations are going to happen regularly. I also think it's about showing that you have a passion and a drive, because it's hard work, and it's often outside, it's a lot of physical work as well, so those are things that we look for in CVs. I would go to big key players, so if you want to really get into festival work, look up the festival websites. You'll often find a vacancy section. If it's big sporting venues you're keen on, Twickenham, the Emirates, any football stadium, they'll have a vacancies website, and that's how you get in there. The other thing is, with those big venues, you can always go down there with your CV. It shows willing, it shows that you're, kind of driven and determined, and it's always a good way of getting your foot in the door.